Welcome to the Final Design Tool. This tutorial is all about one of the most important visual aspects of your resources, cover pages. Cover page design is one of those things that relies heavily on your personality, style, and your target audience. Therefore, I will be teaching you a process for designing cover pages that you can apply when designing covers of any style. One of my big overhaul projects in the coming months will be to reformat all of my existing cover pages so they are squares, not rectangular images trying to squeeze into a square frame. Creating square cover page images makes your cover page thumbnail very easy to view when your product appears in TPT's search results. To create a square document, open PowerPoint, then click File, Page Setup. You will want to change the page dimensions so that the width and the height are the same. It doesn't matter what size you make it as long as it's a square, but I do suggest making it 8 by 8 just because it's an easy space to work with. Then click OK and you'll have your square. Now on to designing. The first layer of the cover page is the background. As shown in Design Tool 9, you can edit the background by clicking Themes and adding an image. Once I have a background, I can also add a frame, which is discussed in Design Tool 9. The goal when adding a frame, or a frame-like overlay, is to make the title of the resource easy to read against the background. If you decide to go with a solid background, you don't necessarily need a frame, because the resource title will likely already be easy to read. Next, I will add text by using the text box tool. When I started designing resources, I used a variety of fonts, but now that I am starting to have a clearer picture of how I want to reinforce my brand identity, I frequently use the same fonts throughout my resources. Regardless of what fonts you use, make sure they are readable. This is discussed in more detail in Design Tool 8. A frequent mistake made by teacher creators is adding extra text to the cover page of a resource. Yes, it is true you can read the text very clearly when you're looking at it full size. In reality, very few people will likely ever read that text because they are scanning images at thumbnail size in search results. The extra text makes the thumbnail look cluttered and unappealing. Use your thumbnail space to display your title text large and clear and save that extra text for the product description or even the title displayed next to your thumbnail. The last design step is adding images. Detailed clip art techniques are introduced in Tool 10. This is certainly a step that varies greatly depending on personal preferences. After doing some more editing off camera, I finally have a design I love. Next, I'm going to save my document as a PDF. First, I'll delete the slides I'm not going to use, then click File, Save As, scroll down, and select PDF. Now I can add my cover page to my preview document so that it can be uploaded as a thumbnail. You'll learn more about how to create powerful preview documents in Marketing Tool 14. I'm going to add this cover page to my preview file by opening the preview, removing the security, then clicking Tools, Pages, and Insert from File. I'll then locate the cover page I just created. Now that my cover page is added, I'm going to save and re-secure the document. Then I'll head over to my store to upload. When you have all of your information for the resource uploaded and complete, scroll down and select Let TPT generate images from product file. TPT will take a moment to upload and convert your preview file contents into JPEG images. You can then select which images you want to have displayed as your thumbnails. Be sure to put your cover page as the main thumbnail, since this is what displays in search results and in your store. Click Submit. As you can see, the thumbnails are now available for viewing, and if I head out to my store, all the contents of my thumbnail are visible because it was designed as a square, as opposed to my other thumbnails which were designed as rectangles and are therefore cut off at the sides. Now that you've seen all the design tools, it's time to put them to work for you. I hope you enjoy adding visual appeal to your resources, cover pages, and pins. Next up, I'll give you a few tips for marketing your products to a wide audience.